My dreams are nightmares. How can I sleep? You got the gun against me.
What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Series 70, the beautiful First Lady of Wrestling, Miss Elizabeth. And so here we have Miss Elizabeth posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what she comes with. Miss Elizabeth does come with 2 pairs of hands. We do get a pair of relaxed grip hands. Then we also do get a pair of regular grip hands. Other than that, Miss Elizabeth doesn't really come with anything else unless you want to count her ring dress as an accessory, because you can remove it here at the back and then of course right here at the hips, because that's pretty much what happened during the match. But anyway, other than that, we really don't get much with Miss Elizabeth, which is a little bit of a shame. So what we're going to do now is actually take a closer look at her details. And so here we have a closer look at Miss Elizabeth, and I think this is a really, really nicely done figure, especially right here in the face. It's done exceptionally well, and I'm trying to figure out if this is the same head sculpt that we got with the Then, Now, and Forever Miss Elizabeth, which you can see it's pretty much night and day with the original paint versus the new photoreal. The hair, as you can see, is completely different, but I'm trying to figure out if the heads might be the same. Different angles say yes, but at the same time, I want to say no. They quite possibly could be the same face. I haven't taken a look behind the hair to see if this one has ears. If it does, it's the same head sculpt. If it doesn't, it's a brand new one. But really, really loving how beautiful that looks. It pretty much does have a really good likeness to Miss Liz. And then it does have her really big hair, which she did have, which I think is really beautiful. They did a good job capturing all the curls and detailing in it. I think a little bit of a darker wash would have helped bring out some of those highlights in her hair, but other than that, still a really, really beautiful looking figure. Having a look at her ring gear, well, her just her dress in general, because it's not really a ring gear. She's a valet, so she didn't really get involved in the ring. We do have her wearing the Mega Power colors, which was yellow and red. Really do like the colors here. It's a really nice, vibrant yellow. And I think the red is done exceptionally well. And surprisingly, Mattel did a pretty decent job of almost matching the paints with the colors. So gotta give Mattel props there for at least trying. They made an effort. Now, if you really wanted to, you could remove her top here. I'm not going to do that on camera. And just like her actual appearance at SummerSlam, you can remove her dress piece right here. There's a strip of Velcro right there, and you can recreate her pretty much distracting or the Megabucks. So you can do that with this figure, and she does have the red bikini tights underneath there. So in case you're wondering, they are there. We do have her really nice wristbands, where you can see they are painted really nicely, as well as her fingernails. They did a really good job painting her fingernails, which I think that's a really good detail right there. And then going down to her legs, not really much to talk about. She's not wearing any stockings of any kind, and we don't get anything other than her yellow shoes, which the shoes are done really well. Essentially, it's the same Miss Elizabeth figure that we've gotten time and time again. Actually, I think this is only her 3rd figure, if I'm correct. We had one in the, was it Elite 23? And then we had the Then, Now, and Forever Miss Liz, and now we have the SummerSlam Miss Elizabeth. So overall, they did a really good job with this figure. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually take a close look and compare it to other figures you may have in your collection. So here we have Miss Elizabeth posed next to an Ultimate Edition's Brock Lesnar and a basic Jeff Hardy. And finally, here we do have the SummerSlam Miss Elizabeth posed next to the Then, Now, and Forever Miss Elizabeth. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to her articulation. Now, she does have the same articulation that we've come to expect from a Miss Elizabeth figure, because Miss Elizabeth was actually the first female figure to include double jointed knees. That was on her first ever Elite release. That was on her Then, Now, and Forever release. And then we do get some updated articulation with her. So moving on to her head, we do have a little bit of a ball joint, although we don't get too much movement. If anything, it's pretty much just gonna turn left and right slightly. It's not gonna move too much because this hair is really dense, as you can see. it does take quite a little bit of effort just to move it off to the side. So you're basically going to get some slight turning, but other than that, we get virtually nothing. Arms are on ball joints that do a full 360. They go out to the side, no problem. We do have a swivel here at the bicep. Single bend here at the elbow. Works really nicely. We do have a swivel and hinge at the wrist, which is the new piece of articulation on Miss Elizabeth. We do have a mid-torso joint, which does work pretty decently. You can see she leans back, she leans forward, does have really nice tilt side to side. Then we do have a waist swivel. Legs do kick forward, only to about there. Is it hindered by the dress? Let's see. Yeah, it was just a little bit hindered by the dress. You can get her to kick out almost all the way horizontally. It goes back, goes out to the side really, really nicely. I do like how much that goes out to the side. We do have a thigh swivel up high. We have a double hinge here at the knee going up a little better than 90 degrees, so it does work. We have a hinge at the ankle, which goes back and forward. And then nothing in the ankle, no swivel, no pivot, which is a little bit of a shame. But overall, really good articulation on Liz. For a character that's just going to stand there in your display and not really do much, she's quite articulated, so I do like that. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually move on to my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the beautiful Miss Elizabeth pose for my final thoughts. And overall, this is a really nice figure to have, especially if you're a fan of wrestling from the 80s into the 90s. This is a really, really good figure to have for Miss Elizabeth. Now, the head sculpt is done exceptionally well, and if you are looking to head swap this figure with your other Miss Elizabeth figures, the head swap does work. So if you have the time and patience for it, you can get this head on other Miss Elizabeths, and I think that's a really good idea, especially because this is a beautiful piece. I'm not going to lie to you. The face on this figure is done exceptionally well, and I think Mattel captured her likeness very, very well. I do like the fact that you can recreate the SummerSlam incident where she did take off her dress and show off her bikini bottoms to distract the Megabucks. Although it's not really something I would really want to display the figure with, but I am happy that they did include that little nod to the actual event. So if you are looking for this Miss Elizabeth, I have actually seen her peg warm quite a bit of places. I've seen her peg warm at Walmart and at Target. So if you are looking for Miss Elizabeth, she is readily available at retail, so you don't have to go out and rush to get this figure. Although Elite 77 has been out for quite some time, I have started to see Elite 81 or 80 and 81 starting to hit stores now. So if you haven't already picked up this figure, you might as well do it now before she is gone from the shelves. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments. And if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos. And as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.